What's up, guys? Just want to make a new video. Um, so this is how I grew my current client's existing follower base by 20% in the last 2 months. Um, he had a pretty stale Instagram account, and when I first got on with him, we like tried to find out what we were gonna do, different content to publish. He had all this content, but he had like no direction, no strategy. Sometimes he would just be too busy to post it, right? So then I came in. And the first 2 months was kind of us just first like month and a half, I would say. Just us like digging or what's it called, um, dipping our feet in the water, throwing spaghetti at the wall and finding what sticks. So now, and let me just show you some numbers. So this is the account belonging education. In the last 30 days, it has increased by 111. And it was I made a video like a few videos ago. I increased the previous months by like 91 followers, I think. So 91 plus 111 is 202 followers. And if you go to the existing account, 1,112. Let me do a calculator. 1,112 minus what was it? It was 91 plus 111, so that's 202 minus 202. So he started with around 910 followers when I worked with him. So the first few months, sorry, this was his followers 2 months ago. The first few months, I think he started at like 850 followers, and then we got like 50 something followers, and then some in like the first like 2 months. So like I have been working with him for 4 months now, and just in the last 2 months, and now our in the last 2 months alone, our followers have been really going up. So 910, so 202 divided by 910 will give us a percent increase. So it increased by 22 point, running it up, that's 22.2%. Lots of twos in this video, sorry. So in the past 2 months alone, we increased by 22.2% in the followers. And our posts have been increasing in engagement. This one got like, for example, like 17, and then 17 likes in the comments. This one did really well. It got like 76. This one also did really well, like 49. Like we're getting a lot more engagement. We're getting a lot more followers, a lot more potential leads, because this client is in a pretty niche industry. He's kind of like a coach slash educator slash belonging specialist. He has a PhD, so he's really familiar with his niche and knows how specific it is, but just doesn't know how to like strategize with all the content. And the only thing that I came in and did is, hey, we have all this content. This is what we should do. Sometimes he would just be going on to like, let me see if I can find a post. Like for example, like there would be like a random flyer we would post. This one didn't get them. It didn't get that many likes, right? But it would just be a random flyer that we would post. Sorry about the quality; it's not loading properly. Where just a random flyer about, hey, we have this conference coming. We're going to be speaking at this conference. For example, this one, this was 13 weeks ago. Hey, we're speaking at this conference. Come show up. So that in combination with short form videos, so like clips, right? On Instagram, the three main platforms we use are Facebook. Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. Those three. It used to be, I think, Threads before, so we also use Threads. But we're trying to revive his TikTok because it's like a pretty dead account, so we're trying to revive it. His LinkedIn and Instagram have been doing really well, as you can see. And the only thing that I did was just come in, help strategize. Hey, we can post like stuff about you going here, stuff about like belonging here, but also mainly specialize in your brand and what people want to see. So like people want to see these short form videos, right? They've been doing really, really well. Real simple stuff. There's been call to actions in some of these. I try not to spam them. Drop a headphone if you're ready for a full release. Full release. Because he has a YouTube. So we're also getting inbound engagement. We're also doing the YouTube. So we're driving people from this, like multiple sources, cross pollinating these social medias and dragging them over to the YouTube where we're trying to grow that too. Because he has podcasts on there, right? So we have all these social medias. We're posting basically the same stuff. We use Buffer. If you know what Buffer is, it's a schedule. If you don't know what it is, it's a scheduling platform that also tracks our metrics. We're using Buffer to schedule posts on the same posts across, again, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. Finding which ones do the best and taking some of those posts, adding call to actions in them, like DM us, comment down below, and sometimes taking them over to the YouTube because we want to grow the engagement for that as well. So that is basically about it. If you want to use this for your own business, just do the same thing that I just did, right? If you don't have content, just start creating content. We use Canva a lot, right? So if I go to my Canva a lot, if I go to my Canva right now, like all this, I have some old stuff. I have some like Upwork and dental stuff here, but like this one's his belonging post, belonging right here. I'm working with a dentist right now. This is a belonging post. So start creating content. Use Canva if you don't have like any content at all. Use templates. Use whatever. If you have any stock images, use Canva and just put your images on there. Make it look nice and pretty easy, right? It's not as hard as you think. And obviously, if you need my help, I can help you with it too. Because now I have actual real world experience with. I mean, I had some before, but I just in the past 2 months I increased their following by 22.2%. That is a very significant number, especially with the amount of like likes, comments, shares, and DMs he's getting. Even if like 2% of those people, well, it was 200, so 200, so 2% of 200 is 4 people. Even if 4 people DM him, that might be like another client, assuming he has like 1 in 4 close rate, right? And this is on top of the already existing 1,000 followers. So I'm just saying those 200 people, let alone the other 1,000 people following his account. You can imagine they're having some pretty good success. We're really happy and dream client, amazing client. Love him. He's absolutely amazing. We're like working just like together on this completely. Hey, we have these posts, we have this content. Here's the copywriting. Oh, hey, I can schedule this. I can add this. Make sure you put their socials here. Okay, I'll put their social there. How can we grow this? Blah, 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 blah. Having all these different conversations. And he's really understanding and really knowledgeable and has a lot of wisdom. So great client. Love him. Dream client, actually. And I'm glad to say that through organic alone, we are not running ads. 0 ads. In the past 2 months, we've grown his following by 22.2%. And I'm going to be saying that over and over and over again to people that I meet now who are like, hey, do you have experience growing Instagram pages? I'm like, yeah, I can use this as a case study. Because, hey, I did the work, he did the work, we did the work, and we grew their Instagram account. Also his LinkedIn, as well as LinkedIn doing really well right now. And we did the work, got some great results, and now we can talk about the results over and over again as much as we want. And it's only going up from here because now we've been having a rhythm going, but now we also know exactly what content to post, and we have a lot more incoming. So I have, I guess I can give you a quick overview about the tools I use. I probably should have said this in the beginning, but if you're still watching, then hey, this is just value for you, right? If you are a business owner, please, and you don't want to like hire someone to do this for you, if you want to do some basic like social media stuff, let's say you have some like pictures, if you have some videos even for your like workplace, I recommend these tools. First tool is sorry, those are my Upwork stuff. Those are old Upwork stuff. Don't worry about it. Okay, so you have 3 tools. The tools I used to grow a business by 22.2. It was 22.19 technically, but 22.2. Where's the percent button? In 2 months. Number 1, Buffer. So this is what you're going to be using for scheduling, right? Basically, create your social media accounts. They have a free tier. Buffer has like a free tier, and in Buffer, the free tier, I think it's like 10 posts per month and 3 social media channels. So we use, in this specific one, we used to use what's it called? Instagram, LinkedIn, and Threads, but we switched off Threads for TikTok. So you can switch between them. But you get 3 channels and you get 10 posts per month. You can upgrade, the client can upgrade to a higher tier to get more scheduling posts per month, more channels, and obviously metrics. Metrics is huge because they tell you exactly the engagement rate, the see-through rate, the commenting, all that stuff on each post in Buffer. But I recommend if you're starting out, just stick to the basic free tier. That's all you need. If you want to increase quantity later, go for it. It's just going to cost a little bit more. It's not even expensive. Just, I would invest in it later on. For now, just stick to this. The free plan, I mean. Number 2, and sorry, my hair is like out of control. So number 2. Oh my god, this number 2 right here, Opus Clips. So I'm using, a lot of my stuff got expired. I used to have like 3 rows of content, like videos edited, right? And I recommend if you use Opus Clips, this is not something free, but it does save you a lot of time. I recommend getting either the first tier or the pro plan. I recommend the pro plan. It costs a little bit more. I think it's like $30 a month. But it's super worth it because you need to, I have the pro plan. Every minute of your video is going to cost you 1 credit. So I have 451 credits. I can upload 451 minutes of videos. You upload 1 video and you get like, this is just one of his podcasts that he ran. Upload 1 video. This video was like 20 minutes or something. So it only cost me 20 credits. I have plenty left over. And there's all these different clips that I can use. And this is like on the YouTube. This is free to use. This is gonna be on, like, it's on his YouTube, right? So I can use these clips, right? The full interviews on his YouTube. I put the interview into Opus Clip, and it spits back out with a rating 99%, 97%, 95% with your viral score, hook, flow, value, trend, a transcript, and then you can edit it. You can edit the transcript. You can edit you have very basic video editing. It's not like CapCut that I use, which has advanced video editing skills, but this is just basic video editing. You can upscale a video if it's at low quality and then download it. And there's all these different clips you can use from 1 video that you upload. So if you record a 10-minute video, you can use those like 10 clips, 20 clips, depending on how, you can specify how long you want the clips to be. If it's like 0 to 30 seconds, that's 20 clips. If it's like 1 minute, it's 10 clips. 10 clips right there. You upload on the free tier on Buffer, 10 clips a month, you're already set. Because the free tier on Buffer is 10 posts. You put 10 clips into that, you're good. It's instant, by the way. It takes like 5 minutes to make all these clips. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. So, and by clips, I mean short form content. And 3, sorry, I'm a little bit tired. Voice is a little bit off today. Canva. So this one's gonna be for graphics. I just showed you this. Oh crap. Canva, basically you can find templates that you can use. So like, for example, dentist, Instagram. Let's do dentist, Instagram. Instagram. And there's all the, I have Pro. You don't really need Pro for Canva, but it's really useful because the good stuff, the good templates are like all Pro. And basically with Canva, if you're like a dentist, for example, you can customize these templates and move all these different parts around. So I can edit this temp, blah, blah. Like I can do all this. I'm going to undo it. Move the images around, switch out the logos, change the colors because there's a color palette over here. If you want to insert text, if you want to insert elements and graphics design, you can generate stuff with AI too. Real good stuff. Really good if you don't have short form content. If you just have some like stock images of your business, put that into Canva, add the image here, put your business contact information here, what you do, your services, as well as your logo, and just like one marketing message. That's all you need. It takes an hour to get like 10 of these out. I would say like 6 minutes per post if you're like efficient with it. So an hour to get 10 posts for the free tier on Buffer. That's an hour for a month's worth of content. Just keep on doing that consistently and track which content performs the best and replicate it. Simple. If it doesn't work out, try something else. Whatever works, keep on doing it. Whatever works, keep on doing it. And don't overcomplicate it. So these are the tools I used. These are the main three that I use. Obviously, you want to like have your social media account set up before you even like start scheduling. Like, if you don't have 3 channels set up, by channels I mean platforms, create your socials first. I just recommend create all of them. Create a Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. If you have a younger demographic, I recommend TikTok. Otherwise, stick to Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. LinkedIn, especially if you're like professional, if you're B2B, if you're looking to get like higher ticket clients, high quality clients, again, more professional, right? Instagram, everyone uses, and then TikTok, like literally Instagram, everyone uses it. So you have to have an Instagram, and not TikTok. I meant Facebook. Facebook, I think, is still the king of social media channels. Instagram is getting up there, but the average person has like 6 social medias. I'm pretty sure. So, and Facebook is like one of the oldest ones. So make as many channels as you can. Post content consistently, and you will be good. So that's basically what I did to grow this client. I have more clients, but to grow this client, mainly their Instagram. I didn't look at their LinkedIn yet. I just wanted to make a post about their Instagram. Grow their IG by 22.2%, 2 months. These are the tools I use. These are the tools I recommend as well. So this is free. This is free. This, I recommend getting the paid tiers. I would go for pro if I were you. And if you don't want to do this stuff, just get someone to do it for you. They're probably already using this. And if they're not using these, like Opus Clip, I understand this like kind of niche. But if they're not using Canva, Buffer, or like some other scheduling, graphics, or short form clip like platforms, software, what are they doing? Right? I would also look out for these. So CapCut for advanced video editing. So I guess you can replace like CapCut. This is if you want like a ton of quantity and good quality short form clips. This is if you want some advanced video editing. I've used both a lot. I've used all 3 a lot. Like I can vouch for these. They work. Just stay consistent. Okay. Oops. That's better. Peace.